with the weather changing, we did want to go over some of the rules again when it came to down power lines.
Down power lines obviously are an issue, but they don't always look like they're an issue. It's not always clear if they're active and electrified, but you should always just assume they are.
Right.
And we tell people all the time, stay at least 100 feet away. A lot of the time when we're having these storms and lines are coming down, it's wet out there.
Yeah.
And so water is a great conductor of electricity. So that means that can travel even further. The electricity is always trying to get to the ground, and it'll spread out and scatter and try to get everything else.
So let's go over, though, quickly what folks may do if they're on a 2-lane road.
Sure.
Or there's no way to turn around or anything like that.
Yeah, so I mean, the problem is a lot of people think the rubber in their tires is going to save them from 7,200 volts or more. Now, that may be the case, but we can't guarantee that. So I'm really, really begging people, if you see a line in the road, stop, turn around, back up. Don't go over it. Don't go around it and, get by a few feet. The problem is the same. And at any point, that line, it may be de-energized even when you come up to it. At any point, it could be re-energized.
Sure.
Right? So you always want to just stay away, back out, turn around. If you're going to put down any traffic cones or road flares or something like that to protect your neighbors and warn them, do that 100 feet away.
You've got some examples here, too, to show. Now, this is pretty amazing. This is a rock that I'm guessing was touched by a down line.
Right.
And you can see how the just immense heat, right, that would come from the lines turns this to glass. I mean, it's shiny, and God forbid this was, to be touching a person.
Right.
That is just amazing.
Yeah. And that's one of the things we remind people of. And, this may or may not have been arcing and sparking and blowing, anything like that. But those lines are hot. They're very hot.
So the windstorms are picking up. There's always the case for downed power lines throughout the course of the year, but it does become a little more prevalent as we have the wind, which could affect the trees and the rain and things like that.